Welcome to episode 52 of A Message From. We're your hosts. I'm Alyson.
I'm Edward.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday to us, not to you.
No, but it is my birthday month.
It is your birthday month.
It's our birthday
January.
month.
It's our birthday month.
It is. I actually got one of those Instagram notifications today. That was like, 1 year ago, you put this on your story, and I looked at it, and it was like when we went live with the trailer.
Oh,
yeah,
very nice.
Yeah. I was like, oh my god, and I was like, I was in quarantine. It was such a good time.
Oh gosh, yeah, that was a long
that was a
time
year ago. But we'll get into that later.
Yeah, there's lots to talk about before we get into that.
We have a lot up top. Yes,
a lot.
Casey says hi.
Hi, Casey.
Maybe I should have told you that off the recording, but I was like, I'll throw it in anyway. Saw her today, and walked around the park and had a chai tea latte. It was great.
I love that.
Yeah, it was fab. Not gonna lie. It was when it was sunny out.
I'm gonna walk around Target. Maybe I should get myself. I was gonna say maybe I should get myself something from Starbucks, but when you have to wear a mask in stores.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think that's gonna work.
No. Maybe I'll just sip a
in the
latte
parking
on the way back
structure
to
with
my
your
car.
chai tea latte.
Yeah.
Oh, yummy.
Oh, good
Is it cold
times.
where you are? My mother was saying yesterday that it's frigid.
It's been freezing for 2 weeks. Just ice cold.
It's winter.
It's winter, but this is... I tell people this all the time. Maryland has fake winters because since I've moved here, it hasn't been that cold at all. It doesn't snow that much. So there'd be a couple days where I'm like, okay, I need to bust out the big winter coat. But honestly, all month it's just been freezing.
Climate change, babe. It's coming for you.
It's trying to kill us all.
Yes. Did I tell you that someone had predicted there'd be another snowstorm in Madrid?
Yes.
It's supposed to be the 24th. Mm-hmm. And they have confirmed that it will not be on the 24th, which is, spoiler alert, yesterday for everybody else, but tomorrow for us. Clearly there's not going to be one. Yeah. But it is going to be cloudy. So the guy was not too far off, or the kid or whatever, whoever did it.
Yeah. So, you know.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to say, as you know, I've been doing a lot of organizing and redecorating and getting rid of stuff.
Yes. And I was going to say, before you get into that,
okay,
we do have to clarify that last week's message was Bobby's fourth message and not his third message.
Yes.
And that he is in the lead for this fake race we have established.
Good thing he's been keeping track because obviously we haven't. So
he yelled at us in the group chat. But I just wanted to get that. What is that called? House cleaning?
Housekeeping.
Is that what we have? Some housekeeping to do?
We have some housekeeping. Yes.
Okay. So we did. Now it's done. Now you can go into what I'm assuming is going to be a wild tale.
Yes, now we can get into the actual house cleaning. I have bags and bins full of stuff to donate and everything. But I decided I finally need to commit to getting a desk now that I permanently work from home and obviously have been for nearly 2 years now. And perfect timing, of course. I had gotten rid of my desk maybe 6 months before this whole pandemic thing started. I was like, I never use a desk at home. It's just collecting junk and notebooks. Let me get rid of it. Bad idea. But anyway.
Bad idea.
So I ordered a new desk. I was like, I just have to commit. I've been talking about getting a new dining set for so long.
You sent me a video. That video of, I think it was a total of
11 desks.
Oh, was it 11? I thought it was
11, 22. Get out of here.
It felt like 22 after a while. And I was like, just sitting there like, oh my God, 6 of these look exactly the same. But you did commit.
They were similar. Yeah, I did commit and I ordered it and it was like, okay, free 2-day shipping, should be here by Monday because of the weekend.
Right.
It literally arrived Friday afternoon. I was like, oh, good. This giant 78-pound box.
Wow.
Just got here 4 days early. So I guess I got to commit to actually getting rid of the table and chairs.
I mean, it would have taken you maybe longer to do it anyway. So it's a good thing that
True.
I kicked you in the ass. Or
yeah,
what is that phrase?
I don't know.
Okay. It's kicked you in the ass sounds like the wrong phrase, but I can't remember.
Usually I know what you're trying to say, but right now I don't.
Yeah. Kick you into gear?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
Okay.
A kick in the pants. Is that what you're trying to say?
Oh, definitely no. No, definitely not that one. But
anyway.
People get it. They get what I mean.
Yeah. So I post the table and chairs online in our like community Facebook group. I can't speak today. I can never speak. In our community Facebook group to sell it. Like hopefully someone will buy it. I posted it super cheap. But I was so impatient. Every 2 minutes, I was checking it like, okay, 2 more people have seen it. 2 more people have seen it. Why does no one want this?
Part of me was like, oh, I'm sad that we didn't do this while I was there. Because, like, I could have helped and, like, it would have been, like, a fun activity. But then when you started texting me that you were just, like, seeing how many people viewed it, I was like, oh, I'm so glad I'm not there to deal with this person.
Listen, I had to deal with you stressing about traveling.
Well, yeah, I had to, And?
Yeah, so you could have dealt with 12 hours of me watching a Facebook post.
Yeah, it seems a little different, but I'll take it. Sure.
Anyway, I only left it up for like 1 day, and then I decided I was just going to donate it. So I called the donation center, many options, but I called one just to make sure that it had room for it because I didn't want to drive all the way there and then be like, oh, we can't accept this. So I call, and the lady was like, oh my gosh, of course, yes, we have so much room for nice furniture. Please, yes, we would love that. So I'm like, okay, I'll be there tonight.
Nice furniture in there, so I'm wondering where this is going. Because now this is where I don't.
They always say, like, it has to be good quality, right? Like, they have the right to refuse it if they look at it, and they're like, ew, this is gross. No one's going to want that.
Interesting. When I went, so my parents dropped off a bunch of stuff at the Goodwill when I was there. And we literally just like pulled up to the back and like dumped stuff into bins that were like out there. So I was like, do they like pick your thing up for you, or I guess you're going to tell us.
Yeah, well, there's that option too. But then I think if your stuff is really gross, they'll just throw it away. Yeah. But so anyway, I was thinking I was going to have to make 2 trips, but I managed to fit it all in my car. I managed to fit like a 4-seater table and 4 chairs in my car, which I was like, wow.
That is impressive.
Yeah. So I pull up. There's like only 2 people there. And I'm kind of looking around. They had these 2 huge like semi-trucks back there for like clothes go in this one, like housewares go in this one. But I'm like, obviously I wouldn't put furniture in there, So I'm like looking around, like, where are the workers? So then this guy walks out and I'm like, oh, he's a worker. I go walk up to him. I'm like, hey, I have this dining room set. And he comes over and I open up my car and he's like, oh my gosh, they're beautiful. This is so lovely. He was
Why
like,
are all these people gassing you up about
much.
Your table?
Right?
It's weird.
Like, no, it was so nice. I loved it. So I'm guessing he was eventually said, like, sometimes people bring us the dirtiest stuff. It's got stains all over it and rips. And, like, he was just, like, making conversation, asking, like, are you moving? Are you just downsizing? And I told him, I was like, yeah, I really love my table and chairs, but I just need more space. So we carried it inside. We're carrying the stuff inside. And and the lady who I talked to on the phone earlier was in there. And she was like, oh, yeah, we talked on the phone earlier. And he was like, look at this beautiful lady. And she brings us this beautiful table and chairs.
Okay, what the fuck is wrong with these people? Why are they so weird?
They're not weird. They were really nice. They're like, look at how nice she takes care of this stuff. And she was like, yes, we have so much space. Like, we've been waiting for some really good furniture. And I'm like, oh, if I ever feel bad about myself. I'm going to come here because these people are so nice.
Apparently you have to have nice furniture, though. If you come by yourself, I don't know if they're going to be as nice.
Anything I ever want to get rid of. I'm like looking at stuff that I've like.
Yeah, you turned your head. I was like, oh boy.
Anything I want to get rid of, I'm going to take it there. They were so nice and appreciative. And I'm like, this is incredible.
Is that the end of the story?
That's the end of the story.
I really thought there was going to be like something crazy going on at the end there, but it was just a nice tale with a good ending. Yeah,
they were just so nice and appreciative and grateful. And I was like, these people, I love them.
I think I hate people because I would have absolutely hated that interaction. I'd have been like, please stop talking to me and take this table. I need to go. But I think that's just who I am.
Normally, I really don't like talking to people. And it's
I know, I'm like surprised you're really
obvious,
into this interaction.
But no, they were so nice and friendly. And yeah, it was just great. So.
All right. Well, great. Wasn't that on your like goal list of things to do for like the year?
Yes. So that's what I was going to say is like, I've been making such good progress on my goals already this year.
Love.
Like, already met my monthly savings goal. I'm already on my third book of the year.
What percentage of the month is it supposed to be at this point?
What do you mean?
For your savings. Remember you were like, I want to save this percentage of... Right?
I wanted to increase my savings by 55%.
Yes.
Which obviously works out to a dollar amount per month, right? Well, I already met this month's dollar amount.
Do you know what percentage it is? I'm just curious.
I don't know. Whatever 55% divided by 12 is.
This probably seems like a messy number, but I'm guessing in dollar numero numbers.
I always say this. I don't do math on the weekends, okay?
This is true. This is true.
But anyway, yeah. And then it was to like, obviously reorganize my apartment, get rid of a lot of stuff I don't need, which I've been doing. So
yeah.
How's your progress going?
I don't have a planner yet still, so my progress is bleak as sin. The day you ordered your desk, which arrived literally the day after I also ordered my notebook, and it's supposed to arrive tomorrow, and I like cannot wait to, for lack of any better wording, fuck that bitch up with a ruler and a pen. I cannot wait. I'm
Fingers
so
crossed
excited.
It comes tomorrow.
But I have, remember how I brought like an ungodly amount of negatives to Spain?
Yeah.
Well, I finally yesterday, decided to like start going through them, and I'm not kidding you. It's like a puzzle, because the only good way, I did not think this through very well at all. And I didn't like have negative sleeves in Pittsburgh to like organize these things while I was there. So I just shoved them in a haphazardly kind of like in an envelope, like this is one set on this side, this is one set on the other side. And I just have like envelopes of them. You know, you've seen This Is for the People.
Yes.
And for the most part, like the ones that I took from my parents' house are like easy to go through. It's like pretty understandable. I'm like definitely missing a few, but it's like not the world's worst puzzle. The ones I took from my grandfather's house that my grandmother just like haphazardly like threw into a massive plastic sack was a nightmare to go through yesterday. And I had a ton of extra negative sleeves, and I think I only have 3 left, and I still have like 4 envelopes to go through. So I have a lot of stuff to do. Yeah. But it's exciting because like we'll digitize them and it'll be like fun. But that's the only thing I've been able to do. But I don't even think that was on my goal. I haven't made my goal list yet. Like I did some for the pod, but I haven't even like fully done it. I'm like, if you could see the note card thing that you know that everyone knows that is above my desk, it's a mess and I can't look at it. I need my planner. I feel crazy.
It's too much. It's too much to handle for me.
It is. But speaking of goals, I realized, I turned 29 with you. It was a great day. Turning 29 is so fun, especially because I'm younger than you. But hardcore rolled your eyes. I realized that I turned, like I didn't, this is going to sound so dumb. I realized this week that I turned 30 next year, which like obviously I knew because I know how to count, but I like didn't really, okay, rude, kind of. I like didn't really think it through. I didn't like make the connection that, I turned 30 next year. Like this is the last year of my 20s, like blah, 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 blah. So I've decided that I need to get my shit together before 30 in lots of aspects.
It hits us all at a different time in a different place, you know?
It does. But I decided that I want to be hot before 30.
Oh, shut up.
But I you know what I mean. So I decided, because I didn't do any abs, I think I'm going to do a February ab challenge, but I'm just going to do the one that we did last year.
I would do that.
Do you want to do it together?
Yeah, I would do that.
Okay. Well, if anybody else wants to do it with us, we can share it with them.
We could. We'll
Should we
share
put it
the
on the
ab
blog?
challenge on the blog. Yeah.
Oh my God. And we can put a link to the little... I have to make a new Excel sheet for us.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Love that.
Holding each other accountable.
Yes. Everyone get me to be hot before 30 challenge.
You've got a year.
And a little less. Every day, a little less. But
you have a good starting point, though.
I do.
It's not like you need to lose weight.
No, I have to beg to I need to beg a deity to allow me to gain weight.
Yeah.
Because it's
you have the opposite problem that most people have.
I do. But at the same time, I don't know. It's a problem at the same time.
Yeah.
There's some fun phrase I guess we could use. You know what I mean? I don't know.
No.
Okay, never mind then.
I'm not picking up what you're putting down today.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
It's very miscombobulated still.
We're not on the same wavelength for once.
No. Well, after 52 episodes, some could say many times.
Well, let's take a break and try to sync up.
Okay, great. Hey everyone, this is Edward. Just wanted to say thanks so much for being a listener and tuning into the content that we provide here on A Message From. If you would be so kind to tell a friend or leave a review or subscribe, do all that stuff, that'd be great. And if you want, don't forget you can send messages to us at 202-630-4509 or a message from pod@gmail.com. And we have the Instagram, A Message From, and the blog for extra content, amfpod.com. And we just wanted to say thanks. Now, back to the pod.
Welcome back. Again, we hope you enjoyed the break. We hope we got it together. We have a message from Alex. She has sent in a message before. Was she our first message?
Yes, that's why she's our message today.
Okay, clearly we haven't gotten it together. Alex was our very first message, and she kindly sent us in a message on her 1-year anniversary. So let's give that a listen right now.
Hello. Happy freaking anniversary to A Message From. I am so proud of you guys for doing this for a full year and sticking with it, despite everything that's been going on. It has been super fun listening to you both talk and joke around. It has totally made me feel like I'm there with you, and it has also made me miss you guys even more than I usually do. I wish I could be there with you guys at least once in a while to also join the fun, but obviously COVID hates us, so here we are. I cannot wait to hopefully see you guys sometime soon. Alyson, see you in Montreal, and Ed, maybe we'll see each other in Europe. We'll try again, take 2. But yes, I am super stoked that you guys have made it to 1 year, and I can't wait to celebrate when you guys make it to 2. Just know that I am celebrating here in Toronto with a large bubble tea, of course, maybe some McDo because we love McDonald's, and hopefully I find a baguette and croissant somewhere to commemorate our time in Paca. I love you both. I miss you both. And I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say in this milestone of an episode. Love you. Love you. Bye.
Did you hear that? Milestone of an episode.
You know what? According to you, we've had many milestones. Every 5 episodes is a milestone.
Well, hey, I'm being optimistic.
This is true. And your optimism has helped us reach 1 whole year minus 1 week of AMF Pod.
That is true.
And I truly cannot believe that it's been a year.
Me neither. I can't believe it's been a year. We've mentioned this before, but this is like the first one of our endeavors that has actually worked out. We've had a few.
We've had a few, not too many, right? Only like
just
one.
a few failed ones. The postcards.
Just the postcards, right?
And then we did apply to go move to Italy and like run a business and get funding to run a business for like 3 years. Or was it 5 years?
5 years.
It was a 5-year commitment. We never heard back from them. That was
To be fair, COVID started like when they were supposed to start letting people know. And obviously Italy was like, yikes. So
yeah.
I don't know if we failed that kind of. I was like very hungover when I submitted that thing.
Whether or not they actually ended up choosing people to do it because of COVID, we failed that anyway.
We did. So. But in hindsight, so glad we did, because otherwise we would have been fucked.
We would have been stuck in a middle of nowhere town with a population of like 1,000 people
less
during
than 1,000
COVID in Italy.
Yeah. And trying to do a tourism business that like very clearly it still probably can't happen.
Yeah.
So, dodged a bullet there, and we ended up being able to use the postcards for this endeavor. So really, we've only struck out 0 times.
It all works out in the end.
It does. So a year ago, like I had mentioned before, I was stuck in this house, in this current room that I'm still recording in. And we decided to finally let go and let God and publish a trailer.
We did.
Because we had been talking about doing this for like a really long time, right?
We had been talking about it and doing the planning and stuff. And then I finally ordered a real microphone. And then I think that's when things started getting legit.
But didn't you order the mic and I started paying for the hosting? This is how the cookie is made, people.
Yeah, for a while before.
It was like November or something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then January, we were like, okay, LOL.
Let's do it. We got to do it. We got to commit.
To be fair, it took me a long time to like hammer out what things looked like.
Mm-hmm. And then it was holidays and
Yeah, exactly. It all worked out perfectly. And
look at us making excuses for our procrastination.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. But we did get it together. We got it together.
Here we are 1 year later. 2
Do you feel
years?
different?
Are we ready for 2 years?
Oh, she does mention celebrating a second year milestone. I think we can do it.
We can definitely do it.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah, what's this?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just like, I need you to double confirm for me.
Absolutely. We can do it. Do I feel different? No. I don't know. I feel like, no. What about you?
You haven't grown different in any way since episode 1?
Oh, I'm sure I'm a much better podcaster now than I was in episode 1. At the very least, I don't hate the sound of my voice anymore. I'm like, this is her. This is what she sounds like to the world.
Yes. Yeah, I guess I do remember you kind of being like, oh, I hate the way that I sound at first. And me being like, oh, you'll get over it.
Yeah. I was like, I'll never get over this. How do I have friends? Who wants to listen to this?
I think you like legitimately said that to me at one point.
Oh, I'm sure I did.
Yeah.
Because it's so different, you know, like when you hear yourself talk, we've said this before. When you hear yourself talk to other people, it is a completely different person than when you hear yourself recorded.
Yeah. Also very different to edit a video of yourself and watch yourself on tape. You think to yourself, who the hell is that? And why the hell do they sound like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That too. So.
Yeah. I'm wondering if I feel any different. I feel like I'm better at editing. I've got to be better at editing, right?
Yeah.
I get a little lazy sometimes. I get a little lazy. Don't take out as many as I should.
Every so often, you come up with something that surprises me and makes me laugh still.
Oh, wow. This is like, it feels like we're a married couple of like 40 years.
I mean, we kind of are.
Sometimes you just bring it. It keeps the spark alive.
I know.
What has been my greatest? What has been one of?
Oh God!
What are you referring to?
Spot. You're great. Like, what story did I
tell?
The robot.
Oh, it was the robot.
It was when I was telling the story about why I'm boycotting L'Occitane.
Oh yeah.
And You like sped it up and added crazy music to the background, which is like, I was feeling that frenzy when I was telling the story.
Yeah. Yes, I do remember that. Oh, that wasn't that long ago.
Brought it to life.
I did. The robot voice when I was on the plane.
The robot voice, I died. I was like, this is the worst robot voice I've ever heard.
I only had a few options because I was offline.
Yeah.
Flying through the skies to get to you. I guess that's it. We've gone through lots of things. The Instagram has changed quite a bit. We used to do those little roundup thingies. I don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
I'm too lazy to go through that.
It was a lot of work.
It was a lot of work, and they weren't always very good, to be fair.
Did people appreciate those? Like,
I don't think they did.
People need to let us know. First of all, have you noticed a difference, or like, did we used to do something that you like that we don't do anymore? Also, what was your favorite episode? Like, does someone have a favorite episode? Something that they thought was like really funny or interesting? Oh, yeah.
Do you have a favorite episode? Should we have thought about this beforehand?
We probably should have thought about this beforehand, but hey, this is our usual MO. We don't really think. I was gonna say we don't really think about things beforehand, but we totally do. Every episode we have a plan. We have a plan, but I feel like also every episode we end up saying like, oh, probably should have looked into that before this.
True. I mean, we don't, I mean, 100% we're not there, but we're at least 60 to 70% prepared for every episode.
Oh my God, more than 70.
Oh, you think?
I'd give us like an 80.
Oh, maybe collectively. Personally, I'm like about 50 to 60%. Most of the time. Anyway.
I think about things all week long, and then if I think about it enough, I'm just like, I'll remember that.
Yeah, well, this whole week I've been like, oh, I want to talk about this. And so I would like mid-brush my teeth, like run to my computer and like type it onto the doc. Because usually I'll be like, oh, I'll remember later, but then I always forget.
Yeah.
Tale as old as time. I don't know if I have I'm trying to think about my favorite still. And I'm coming up blank. Coming up blank. I can tell you which ones were not my favorite.
Okay, which ones?
The ones that we did together in the summer.
Oh, yeah, those were bad.
Full disclosure, those were not good. That one by like some spam person, because we were just like, we need a title.
We were just trying to like get out and do stuff and not be sitting in the hot, sweaty room.
Yes, my hot,
There was a period of time, though, where we got a lot of spam. And all those spam messages made me laugh. There was the fortune teller. There was
that's the one I think we did. The angelic tarot.
We did that one. Yes, there was the one that was completely in some form of Chinese that I didn't recognize.
Oh my God, yeah.
And I was like online trying to translate it. It was like a threat, I think.
Yes, I do remember you bringing that up.
Threatening.
It was threatening. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm happy we're not getting all the spam messages anymore. The only thing that is in our spam is actual important messages that we should be reading. So.
Yeah. Oh, should I check the spam? I haven't checked the spam in a while.
Oh, yeah. Since last week.
Since last week. Let me check the spam real quick to see if anybody's rotting it. I doubt. But hey, that's what we thought the last time, and we were wrong.
Bobby was there.
Bobby was chilling. Nope, no one's in our spam folder.
Oh, good. We should do a weekly on-air check of the spam. That will get boring real quick, though, if there's nothing in there.
Well, it's funny, because I was thinking, like, it's written on here, like, postcard update, and I was like, oh, we used to do that all the time, and that got kind of boring real quick, because it was, like, not always necessary.
It was either, I've sent postcards, or, no, I haven't sent postcards.
Yeah. We don't really have any recurring segments.
We don't. And you know what's so funny? Like, the morning show podcasts that I listen to all the time, I was thinking about this the other day, because I've been listening to them since middle school.
Yes.
Like, many, many years. And every so often
decades
on the show...
ago.
Decades. They'll bring up, like, the old segments that they used to do. Their old, like, recurring segments that were, like, so stupid and ridiculous. But back in, like... the early 2000s, we thought this was like great content. And then to think about like how it's changed now. And I was thinking about that. Like, should we have... I mean, our whole setup is like a recurring segment. Because we read the message and then, you know...
Well, yeah, but I mean like segment. Banter segments.
Yeah. We had the zebra update for a while.
Oh my God, we had zebra update. I should have made a jingle for that. That'd have been fun.
You should have.
I don't know how to do that. But hey, I don't really know how to do any of this stuff, and here we are.
We should totally be making jingles for recurring updates, but
we should.
For the February
challenge.
Hey, maybe I'll learn how to make a jingle.
Why don't you make the jingle?
I could try.
We have to figure out another segment, though. We've already done zebra updates over.
Ab challenge. We can give an update on the ab challenge in February.
Ab challenge update is just like, do your abs hurt? We could do like
guys, we're planning on the fly here, and it's not going so well.
This is legitimately what our brainstorm sessions are like. It's like so sad. It's so sad. This has just been one big peek into how AMF Pod is made. Mm-hmm. And let me tell you, people, the sausage isn't that how this is how the sausage is made? Isn't that the phrase?
Is it?
I think it is. I know you hate sausages, but I think
I would never use a sausage phrase, so maybe I just kind of like blocked that out.
Ugh, love a sausage.
Speaking of food.
I was just going to say, speaking of food. Oh my God, you go first.
Speaking of food. Okay, Alex brought up so many things. Drinking a large bubble tea. It's been so long since I've had a good bubble tea. Maybe I'll get one of those today because there's a Kung Fu tea by Target. Wait, didn't we have bubble tea together? No, we talked about doing it and then we didn't.
I had one recently.
I haven't had one in a while. When was the last time you had McDonald's?
Maybe when I was in France. Not like 6 years ago. Like more recently, I guess.
Yeah, I was thinking about it when Alex mentioned it, and I was like, we used to eat McDonald's all the time in France.
Well, to be fair, it was the only thing we could afford. True.
But they had that amazing meal. You would get a great salad, a chicken sandwich, and a drink.
Yeah. It was truly a bang for your euro.
Oh, yeah, it was great. But I think the last time I had it was maybe in Italy. In 2019.
Maybe.
And then before that, it must have been in France when we lived there.
Probably.
I've
definitely had it here, but I don't think I've had it in a while.
I don't think I've been to a McDonald's here in at least 5, 6, 7 years.
5, 6, 7 years. It's a long time. Mm-hmm. I did have a croissant this morning, though, so.
Oh my gosh, I could go for a croissant. That sounds so good.
And a croissant with some ham and cheese in it. And it was toasty. It was good.
We had a really good baguette when you were here.
We did, because we got that cake.
Mm-hmm.
Did we ever tell anybody about that?
I don't know.
Did we even talk about my birthday on the pod?
I don't know. I don't remember.
We had a great cake, a king cake, and we had... Was it a king cake?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought. And we had a great baguette that we ate in the car.
Yeah, it was
and also
good.
for dinner.
It was hot when we got it too. He had just pulled them out of the oven. I was like, do you want a fresh one? Of course we do.
We said we.
And then we ate it in my car.
And then we ate it in the car. Yeah.
We did.
We.
How many we puns can we make in 30 seconds?
We can. No. I got nothing else. I was like, we can do it a lot, but there's no other.
But you know what I thought of when Alex mentioned a croissant is every time I've visited her in Toronto, there's this one like bakery in the mall there. And I don't even remember the name of it, but they have this thing called a Butterhorn. And one time she was like, we should get Butterhorns. And I was like, what's a Butterhorn? Like, I've never had that before. This thing was so good. I think about that Butterhorn every so often, and I'm like, I need to go back and get a Butterhorn.
Is it just like a croissant type situation, like butter and bread?
Yeah, but there's like something in it too, I think.
Oh, okay. I've definitely heard of it before, but I don't actually know what it looks like, or I've never had one either.
Oh my gosh, it was so good. Every so often, I'm like, I need to go back and get a Butterhorn.
All right. Well, you know what? You could when you go and see her in Montreal if they have them there.
I could. Or I've been thinking a lot lately. I might just like see if I can find...
Have you been thinking a lot lately?
I have, actually. I've been using my brain more than usual lately.
Yeah.
If I can find like an affordable Airbnb for like a month or 3 weeks, I might just book it and like go somewhere and obviously work from there. But I've been thinking about Toronto.
Can you stay in Toronto for 3 weeks or a month without a visa?
Yeah, it's
I
Canada.
legitimately don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do it. What's stopping you?
I will.
What's stopping
Nothing
you?
is stopping me. It's just I don't want to go there now when they're getting like record amounts of snow.
This is true. That would suck. Straight up.
I don't know if it's record amounts, but they had that big snowstorm last week, and then it was like, no.
Why don't you go to New Brunswick?
No. Nope. Nope. Sorry, Bobby. No. No.
That's what I wrote you were going to say. Very funny.
Nope.
Okay. Well, happy birthday to you and to us. Yes. Here's to 365 more days of AMF Pod and not skipping a week this year.
Yeah.
We can improve upon last year, even though it was only one, which is like not a lot. So
that's true. That'd be our only like major improvement, right?
Yes. And by the time you listen to this, Alyson will have edited this. It's going to be great. I wish you would have taken the bait on that.
I will edit this. I will make a jingle.
She's going to make a jingle in the next 365 days.
For our to be determined recurring segment.
It should be a segment. It should be like a jingle just for when you have like a story to tell.
And then a jingle for when you want to talk about like music or TV show or something.
I don't do that often, do I?
I feel like a lot of our content is like, oh, I watched this show or like, listen to this song.
Is it?
I feel like both of us, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Music-wise, I don't know if we... I only ever talk about Troye Sivan songs on here, and then you say that you hate him.
Okay, so then we'll make a jingle every time you want to talk about Troye Sivan.
It's going to be
every time you mention his name, it'll
Troye
be like
Sivan.
An alarm that goes off like, woo, 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 Troye Sivan alert.
Yes, and your jingle could involve Crazy Frog when we get into another story time.
I'm fine with that.
Maybe I'll make a jingle and put it into the one today.
Maybe you should. Be nice.
I don't know how to do that, though. I don't know. It
It's my
seems
birthday.
like a lot of work. Seems like a lot of work. All right. Thank you, Alex, for sending in another message. First one of the new AMF Pod year.
Yeah. Year 2.
Yes. Welcome to year 2, baby. You can also... Oh, Alex will get a postcard, obs. And you can get a postcard, too, if you call in at 202-630-4509 if you live in the United States, or AMF Pod... No, sorry, a message from pod@gmail.com if you hate the sound of your own voice, or if you would rather just write it in. Rate and review on Apple and Spotify. We have one written here. It's 5 stars, best buddy. Why did I say 5 stars? It obviously has to be 5 stars. If it's not 5 stars, get the fuck out of our reviews. Best buddies.
We wouldn't read it if it wasn't 5 stars, so keep that in mind.
Edward and Alyson are entertaining, comfortable, and a joy to listen to. I love the friendly banter and the true friendship that you can hear in their voices. There is spelled T-H-E-R-E, yikes. These two are truly best friends for life. I can judge that because it was my mother.
I was going to say, were you calling out on their spelling on air?
It's from Wojo Cat, which is my mother. Thank you, Mommy. What else do we have to do? Oh, amfpod.com to join our February ab challenge. And a message from on Insta to find something that won't be a roundup because I know I don't like to do them anymore. And much love. That's it. All right.
Thank you so much for listening to this hot mess of an episode.
Oh, I thought I'd say of a podcast in general, but yeah.
Oh, no. Just this one that was all like inner stream of conscience.
Well, yeah. Okay. All right. Adios.
Bye. Bye.